back to phone. We're going to go over here to phone numbers. Okay. And then we're going to select the phone number. This one's not even being used because this is a play account. And see, I am back to where I have everything enabled. All my keywords are there that came by default. But look at what I'm looking at here. Okay. And of course, LastPass wants to get in my way. Let me disable it. Hold on. Let's just remove it. Gets on my nerves. All right. So now these are the web phones, but if you scroll down, these are the flows that I have selected. This is the one we just built. So this means that when anyone calls this number, it is going to go here. And since I set up that flow, going back to the flow, it's going to work like this. Phone call rings, it comes in. It's going to say, please hold while I connect your call now. Obviously, I would say something to the effect of, thank you for calling FlowTrack. Let me connect your call now. Whatever's clever. It's going to forward to this number, which would be the normal business's number. And then I want them to hit 1 if I'm going to enable missed call text back. If you don't care, pros, I'm giving it a second. There we are. If you don't care about missed call text back, you can disable this. Okay, you can just instantly transfer, which means that it's always going to go there and voicemails are left on their phone, which, to be honest with you, is my preference. I'm going to speak, and a lot of people are going to disagree with me, and they wouldn't be wrong, is that because you need to make a choice. I've never really seen a whole lot of missed call text back recover a lot of phone calls. It does happen. What I see is a lot of spammers calling, a lot of people not responding to the missed call text back because they're spammers. And so when my customer sees all these missed call text back, they see it not working and they think it leaves a little bit of a negative impression. Okay. And I prefer, and a lot of people will disagree with me, you know what? If someone's going to leave you a voicemail, I'm not going to change where you check it. Just get it with a phone, which already has a voicemail, whether that's your cell phone or your business anyway. I try to change as little as possible. Now, are you wrong for doing it differently? Absolutely not. A lot of people love selling the missed call text back. It is cool. But to me, and only me, it's really more of something that sounds cool, that I prefer to not change where their voicemail goes. I prefer for them to get my system for something that actually matters. So that's just how I feel, but I wanted to show you because the missed call text back does sound really sexy, but if you pay attention to it, and if your customer pays attention to it, they're just going to see 20, 30, 40 phone calls that are spam and a text and nobody replies. And they're just gonna be like, oh, well, I guess I didn't need that. So if that's a big part of your business, if that's your main selling point, be mindful of that. It's not mine, so I really don't care if it's in there or not. But I don't want to change where they get their voicemail. I want to change as little as possible. That is my approach. Okay. And I think it works for us. The least I change how they do things, the better off in our system, my system. Okay. So we are good. We have it connected. We created a missed call text back. And I am going to go ahead and convert this now to an IVR. Okay. Same concept. So instead of just directly taking them to a transfer, I'm going to move all this down. Lisa?
Yeah, we just have some questions, and I think they're related to what you've already done. Do you want to do those now or at the end?
Let me finish the IVR. I normally say yes, but I want to make sure I get through it. We only have about 17 minutes.
Sounds good.
Let me finish the IVR and I'll answer as many as I can. Thank you. All right. So what I'm going to do, instead of immediately transferring, I am going to get the IVR multiple choice. And this is a super cool feature. Now here, we need to type what we wanted to do when a person calls, what we wanted to say. Press 1 for sales or 2 for support. Okay, and let's just go ahead and honor that. And then we may say, press 3. I'll just type it like this so it's consistent. For an operator. Okay. Good old Sally's my go-to. Number of retries. In other words, how many times are they allowed to try to put in a correct entry? The timeout, if they press nothing, is 30 seconds. Text to speech. I'm good with everything. And then here, since we're using 1, 2, and 3, we want to enable those three extensions. Hit save. And now you could see we have 3 different paths plus the timeout if they type nothing, which is a great place to take a voicemail or a missed call text back. Okay. Now you can click and drag and put this over the line. You can see it highlight. It'll automatically insert it. But this is another way. I can just right click and hit delete, put that in, connect it, and let's pretend this is sales. All right. So we're going to take them to sales. And then we can do the same thing. I'm just going to duplicate this. And this will be for support. Okay. And then let's pretend, I think we said 3 would be an operator. So we're going to make 3 the operator. Now, don't forget, you'd have to go in here and change where they ring if you're forwarding. And then what we can do is kind of follow the same sequence. So we can just click that over here for no answer. Whoops. I just noticed they are different. So we're going to go no and hold on. Let me move this. Okay, that's better. Now I can read it. I got confused there. So we're going to go no answer, no answer. And then all the no answers are going to go down the same path. And then the transfer is going to automatically go to that number. So all we need to do is terminate it now. The call went through. They accepted it. So that's a very, very simple IVR. Okay. And a little hack for you guys. Let's say we're using tags. I'm going to put in a check. Oh, something very important, guys. I almost forgot my own rule. We need to put a lookup contact in there because if not, it's always going to duplicate. So since people are calling in with their phone number, always while you test things, we're looking to see if we match their phone. Let me put that in the middle there. So now, check this out. Now it's checking to see if they are a known contact. It's really for deduplication, so they can both go here. That's so we don't get duplicates. But let's say we want to go a different route if they are a new customer, or maybe they signed up for specials, or maybe they have an overdue bill. Okay. So what we can do is put in, and I'm not going to build it because we're running short on time. We can put a logic step, a condition, and then we can go in and check the contact or a tag that has billing. And I don't have that in there. And then it would be checking for this tag. I don't know if it'll let me save it. Save. And now I may have, let's pretend this is a billing. I'm going to duplicate this. Let's pretend this is the billing department and I make this phone ring the billing department. Now, what we can do is put this here in the middle. And if it's no, if they don't have that tag, we want them to go here. But if they do have that tag, we want them to go to billing. And then maybe with no answer, take them to the missed call text back. Then if it transfers, hang up. It's kind of messy. I spend a little bit more time organizing this, but you get the idea. All right. And that's the power of building.